Hey folks, what's happening? This is Chef Jesse. How's everybody doing? So today, what we're having today, let me show you. So obviously we're having Chinese food today. Homemade Chinese food. No, nothing, well, I got some egg rolls that I bought from the store. But everything else is being, I'm gonna beef and broccoli and brown rice. Very simple. I got my wok. Here we go. So this is my wok. I got some broccoli. I'm boiling it, soften it up a bit. And then I am going to, I prepared this brown sauce. The brown sauce consists of, the brown sauce that I created, consists of soy sauce, low sodium soy sauce, brown sugar, honey, pepper flakes, black pepper, garlic, and ginger, okay? And some honey. So I created this sauce. Let's see, here we can see. And this is the sauce I'm gonna cook my beef in it. And then I'm gonna take the beef, put it to the side, and then cook the broccoli, and then put everything back together, stir it up, and it's done real quick, just like when you go order in the corner shop. And I just gotta boil my water here. Okay. And we're gonna start off by cooking our beef in some sesame oil. Okay. So I like to put the sesame oil at the bottom of the pan, just to cover enough. And this gets hot quick, okay? And it makes kind of smoke. So let me go close the partition that feeds to the room. So I got my my beef. Let me show you. I seasoned my beef earlier, and I just put some cornstarch in it because the cornstarch is gonna make the sauce thicken up a bit. So I like to dip it in a little bit, tablespoon of starch, and that will help. Okay. So I'm gonna turn on my wok. And remember, this gets hot quick. Okay. So let me get my good. You gotta have one of these. Okay, you gotta have one of these to stir. You gotta make the sound. Okay. So there you go. So I seasoned the beef earlier, and I tenderized it and what have you. Okay. And now we are going to. As soon as this is hot, in a few seconds, we're gonna start cooking this up, okay? So we're gonna put our beef in it. There we go. Quiet that down a bit. And we're gonna start cooking our beef up in here. Okay. Look at that. Okay. Put some of this brown sauce in here. Oh yeah, look at that. We're gonna saute it and cook it up. Okay, nice. Get that water going for the brown rice. We're gonna cook this through. There we go. Okay. So folks, now it's time to cook up my beef and broccoli. Okay. Okay, so now we're gonna throw in my beef again. There we go. Yeah, there we go. Put that sauce in there. Okay. Warm that up a bit. Okay. Now we're gonna throw in the broccoli, and we are done. Look at that. Oh. There we go. Mix it up. And the beef and broccoli is done. Look how fast that was. Oh. Throw in some little bit more sauce in here just to get rid of that sauce. Okay, there we go. The rice is done. I'm warming up my egg rolls. And we're going to the table in about 5 minutes. Yeah. Let that cook up a little bit, and that's it, folks. And look how fast. Okay, folks. So everything is done. My rice is done. Everything is done. Everything. Let's go to the table. I'll show you how it looks. So, folks, we're at the table. What we did today was beef and broccoli. Okay, I marinated the beef because earlier I used some meat tenderizer to tenderize the beef. We'll see if that works. I've never used meat tenderizer before. I didn't even know what that was. But I did some research on meat tenderizer. You can also tenderize the meat with baking soda. Can you believe that? Baking soda breaks the membranes up and whatever have you. Look it up. It's food science. I'm not making this up. But anyway, meat tenderizer with seasoning. I've seen it for years in the supermarket, and I read on it, and it's supposed to tenderize the meats and stuff like that. So I tried it out. We'll see what happens. I put the seasoned meat tenderizer. I didn't know what it was, obviously. Hey, a chef, but I don't know everything. So we got some scallion pancakes. It's Chinese. Right? We have some egg rolls, and then we have the beef and broccoli and brown rice. So let me turn the camera around and show you what it looks like. So these are the pancakes. Scallion pancakes. They have of course onions in it. Scallion, and this is the main course. Wow, look at that. Does that look like the stuff you get in the corner store? No, it doesn't. It looks better. Yeah. And there goes the other plate down here. No broccoli for me. And the table looks like this. And we to make some fortune cookies. The scallion pancakes and the egg rolls I bought from the Chinese restaurant. Okay, because I'm pretty sure I know how to make an egg roll, but I just have no time. And so those are bought, but everything else is homemade. The beef and broccoli is definitely homemade by Chef Jesse. If you see the video, you'll see it. And, I cooked the beef first and took it out. And I boiled the broccoli, threw it in, and stirred everything together, and decorated with some sesame seeds on top to make it look just like the ones you buy in the store. And so let's sit down and I'll tell you how it tastes. So let's try this out. These things are great. They're on the greasy side, but it's like a batter when they throw it into this, where they fry all the rest of the stuff. And it fries it like a pancake, and it's got flavoring like onion and stuff like that. So there you go. Try the beef. Beef tastes good. It's tender. I guess that meat tenderizer idea of mine worked. Sometimes I boil the beef, boil it for about an hour or so, but sometimes it's still kind of chewy, kind of hard, depending on what kind of beef you're using. But this one is pretty tenderized with this thing that I bought, meat tenderizer. If you never used it, use it. Find it. If not, baking soda also breaks up the meat. But if you overdo it, then you get mushy meat. So and you have to wash it off. So you tenderize it first with the baking soda, wash the meat off. But if you use the meat tenderizer, you can leave it on. So that's the difference. And they have seasoned meat tenderizer, which is the one I used, and it adds flavor and it breaks down the meat, making it chewable. So, yeah. So there you got it, folks. Tomorrow we got Taco Tuesday, beef tacos, probably. And Wednesday, I'm not sure. I might have to go do something Wednesday. It's my day to go to the Bronx, take care of business. And Thursday, Gilbert's flying to Vegas. So I won't be cooking. Well, I'll be cooking for myself, and you'll see that. But he'll be back the next Tuesday. So I'll probably be cooking or ordering out. I don't know. See what happens. Anyway, I love you guys. The weather's getting nice today. I sat out there for about 2 hours of beautiful weather. Everybody was out. It's starting to feel like, spring. Behind my building, there was the usual crowd hanging out and smoking weed and playing music already. But that's what people do, right? They're all cooped in all winter, and the minute it gets warm, they come out to have a good time. Smoke your weed, but behave. Okay? Behave. Love you guys. See you tomorrow.